Wouldn't it be fun if you received such inspiration that you just presented to a way that they could hear in a way that they've never heard before? Wouldn't it be just the most fun, delicious thing if you were so tuned in your absence of giving a rip about how they receive you,
Yeah.
in your thrill
Okay.
of just blowing and flowing
Okay.
everything that you are,
Okay.
about including the wisdom and the knowledge of source energy in your presentation,
Okay.
and activating within them an understanding that they never understood was there before. And we're not talking about Abraham terminology. We're
No,
not talking
I know.
about laws of the universe.
I know.
We're talking about the things that you know so clearly from a vantage point that's going to help them to know it. Wouldn't it be fun if you leave that presentation with them finally understanding what your power and magic is? Wouldn't it be wonderful if they all left there so enlivened and so uplifted and not even knowing what happened to them? Wouldn't it just be, isn't it fun even to anticipate that? And isn't it going to be fun to watch the ideas that begin occurring to you as you are even practicing the presentation, as you are gathering the details of what you're going to talk about? Isn't it going to be fun as the examples begin to occur to you, examples that you've got going on in everyday life that they will understand and relate to? Isn't it going to be fun as you present things to them in a way that they can't miss it? Isn't it going to be fun for you to watch them receive the obvious and yet at the same time realize that they didn't even understand something that was so obvious? Aren't you just looking forward to this in the most exciting way? And isn't it going to be fun even moving up to it?
You're the best.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it.
And isn't it fun when you are tuned in, tapped in, turned on, and brilliant? Isn't it fun to express your brilliance and see somebody not get it?
Oh, man.
And know that it hasn't
It's
got
okay.
anything to do with you.
Thank you. Yes.
They needed Starbucks.
Yes.
They needed some stuff that they didn't
I
do
get it.
for themselves. They didn't get themselves ready for you. You got ready for whoever they are, and you're going to have a wonderful time.
Yes.
You and all of yous, you're going to have a
Yes.
wonderful time. And they're going to meet you at the level that they are able to meet you, but you're not going to focus on that condition because you have no control
Yes.
over that.
Thank you. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. The last thing. I feel like over through the years, I'm 37 now. 19 years old is when we first started chatting. I just feel like between me and you, like there's something here. Like we have this special, and I'm serious. Like when we get in the chair, it's you and me, and it's like, is there something there that me and you, like maybe non-physically, I was hanging out with you? And
Well, of course.
All right.
Of course. Of course. It's a soul connection. It's source energy. It's you working yourself into greater and greater alignment.
But I mean my soul and your soul. Not everybody's soul and we all just met. I mean me and you were hanging out, doing something, and that was it.
Teachers to the core of our beings, looking for opportunity in every lifetime to rendezvous in order to bring into a further expression something that others can hear about. It's bigger than baseball. Really good.
Thank you.
Really good. Really good. All right. We're going to do something fast. Want to do it fast? Can you do it fast? We've enjoyed this interaction immensely.
Really do, though.
Yeah.
Words don't even need to be spoken right
Yeah.
now. I
Yeah.
could just feel it.
Yeah. 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 We know exactly what you mean.
Exactly. It's ineffable.
Sometimes words get in the way a little bit, don't they?
Really. They really do. And you just...
They're not important to emotion, are they?
Mm-mm.
And sometimes trying to define emotion just introduces resistance to it.
Exactly.
Yeah. We agree.
And it's really hitting me right now because this moment is all we have. And in this moment, I could feel everyone's soulful energy. And just to be a part of an event that is about what my passion is And to actually, this is my first event, by the way, and to see all these people here representing something that, how do I say this, is what I always knew there was to life. I always knew there was something more. And to be here right now, to feel the love of this room, of these walls, of this decor, of this world, of this universe, and being on the creative edge of thought and being the creators that we are, and the words that are coming to me right now from my source to you, and the fact that you're able to understand me, and the fact they're able to understand me, and just to feel the love and all the positive emotions, and it's really that easy.
That is not the words were wonderful, but the fact that the words flowed so easily is an indicator that you are in the perfect state of allowing. Your point of attraction is in that place where not only are all things possible, but all things wanted are moving forward. And what you're describing with your words is the feeling of that recognition of being in that flow. And that's exactly what we are wanting for everyone all the time, is to control your state, your point of attraction in such a way that there's no resistance that's keeping away from you the moment-to-moment translation, realization, because the revelation is happening 100% of the time. But the realization of the revelation, that's what you are demonstrating here.
And I feel like when you're able to always notice the little things, whether it's the birds in the trees, the color, just I love to be in nature. And during the break, I went downstairs, I went outside, and I just looked to the sky. And when I listened to your video, you talked about things we must do every day. And you just talked about the universal forces that are always directed and focused on us. And I just looked up, and every day I say as much as I want, but I just say thank you. Just thank you for this moment. And right now, I just feel eternal bliss, honestly, if
obvious,
not more.
isn't it?
And thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you as much as I can thank you, as much gratitude as this universe possibly has. I'm sending it all your way right now. And I honestly, right when I sat down, I could just feel it.
And you know, even though it was not your motive, do you know what? Another wonderful thing, besides getting to feel like that, is that what you flow out like that flows back to you.
Exactly.
In other words, and when universal forces get a whiff of that feeling and flow that back to you, big time impact on what happens next.
Every single millisecond, I feel like it's like a flower just blossoming, and the flower doesn't.
No, it's like all the flowers.
Exactly. There you go. All the flowers.
Like
the whole universe is expanding.
Yeah.
In this very moment.
Yeah.
And like you say, it's the energy to create worlds. And I really feel I can't put it into words. I honestly can't. And I think maybe that's the best part, because I just feel.
You know what we like most about what's happening right here is that so often it feels like, well, you want to get feeling like this so that you can make wonderful things happen. And we want you all to acknowledge that this is the wonderful thing that you all want to happen.
Exactly.
It's all about feeling like this.
Yes, this is what it's all about. It really is. I appreciate it.
Yeah, from the inside out. From the inside out. This is a really good time for a segment of refreshment.